Alright, the Goliath is installed, and I'm going to print a part for the printer. So the Euclid is now back here, and this piece I've had to shim down for the spacer, and I've got to reprint that part. So here I've got the Goliath with the VZhextrudort, and I'm using all the same settings as the Volcmosquito. And let's just see how it does. So I'm going to go ahead and print this file. I'm going to go ahead and print this file. It's 350 millimeters a second at 30,000 acceleration on the inner and 20,000 on the outer. There's quite a bit of glare coming off that light onto that shiny VZ. That's a shiny little piece right there. We've got it assembled now. We got the valvenator duct, which is narrowed up. And I don't know, let's see what it does. See, there's a little piece of caca on the nozzle. Let's see how it prints. So I've changed absolutely nothing. Rotation distance is the same. Same settings. Now let's just see what it does. 0.4 retraction. I can see I need to redo pressure advance. The layers look pretty good, but the ending lines are got some bunch up on there. Probably needs a little bit more pressure advance. I've got my Euclid in the back, and the Euclid is underneath the duct. It's mounted right to the duct. The duct is narrower, closer to the nozzle. I have no idea if it's going to work. Just going to try it. There's a little bit more oozing. You can see a little more oozing when it makes a travel move. The temperature is probably too hot. I got it about 270. It probably needs to come down. In fact, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to drop that to 260. It was at 270. You can only drop 1 degree from set point. I have not PID tuned the hot end. Too anxious, I guess. Let me see this thing print. The layer lines look very good. So again, this is 350 millimeters a second commanded at 30,000 acceleration on the inside and 20,000 on the outside at 300, I believe. Pressure advance is 0.02. Retraction is 0.4. And now it's running 260C. This is cheap Blumat ABS filament, black. running 40% fan. I think it comes on at 25 or so. So this is my second weekend putting this together. The first weekend I made the plates, and then yesterday I squared it up a little bit, and then today I installed everything. What I did is I got 2 plates on the bottom here and 1 plate on top, and that second plate up from the bottom has got some slightly enlarged holes in it. And it allows me to twist to get that 90 degrees. I can twist that just a little bit to make sure that that's square. And then I tighten it down with the 4 bolts on top, and then there's 1 more bolt on the top of the second plate that holds it together even more. Before I had just the 4 top bolts sandwiching that down to hold it, and it worked fine. But I thought I'd add 1 more bolt on the side here. It's right here. Right there. It's very hard to see, but there's 1 bolt there on the side where it pivots from. And you loosen that up along with the 4, and you can twist it a little bit, get it squared up, and tighten that lower bolt on the side, and then tighten those 4 on top. I tell you, the layer lines look pretty decent on the outer wall. That extruder is probably pretty bad A, huh? Don't know yet until this is my first print. Haven't PID tuned the hot end yet. Well, I can say my settings from before seem to be working, other than to lower the temperature about 10 C. Normally, for this filament, I printed about 265. Now I'm at 260. Probably can go lower. Alright, well, we'll let that finish, see what it does, and make some changes.